Hey guys, welcome to Tech Tutorial. In today's video, we'll learn everything you can do with Monday.com tutorial for beginners. It is a step-by-step guide to follow easily, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. So let's dive right in. So if you're looking for CRM software, Monday.com is now leading all-in-one project management. So just click the link below in the description to sign up for free today. Now, just for a quick overview if you're not familiar with Monday.com, this is actually a powerful, user-friendly platform that helps you organize and track your projects efficiently. So as you can see, this is currently the #1 work management software on YouTube based on 8,500 plus customers review. So from idea to execution, you could work efficiently and see the results. So as you can see in here, you could set goals, objectives based on business priorities and needs, define the projects and processes needed to reach goals, and also create tasks that aligns with your project goals and to your workflow. So these works the way you do. So they have the goals and objectives in here, projects and processes, and the task. So everything you need to power the core of your work, so you could see your work your way, make better decision, adapts to you, and get more things done. And you could work elevated at every leader. And there are also some testimonies and reviews here onto their website that you could look for since it has a proven impact across the board. And if you want to start using Monday.com, what you'll need to do is you could create a new account if you don't have an account yet, or you could go to your account or simply log in if you have an account already. So let's start first onto creating an account. So you'll just have to click onto create a new account in here so that you'll get redirected onto another page so that you could start signing up. Now, as you can see here onto Monday.com, logging in or signing up is easy. So you could get started free with no credit card needed. So you could actually use your Google account for that, or you could type in your email in here and then right after type in your password to continue onto creating your account. So by proceeding, you should agree to the terms of service and privacy policy. And here onto the sign up page, if you have an account already, you'll just have to simply click onto login. And personally, what I try to do with every website I've encountered with is I try to continue with Google so that I don't have to remember my email and password. I'll just have to click onto the account that I want to use. Now, right after a quick login, you'll get redirected here onto the dashboard. So you could see in here the different products that Monday.com offers or the installed products that you have in here. So you could explore more by clicking onto this one. And there are also different plans that you could subscribe onto Monday.com. So you could choose the right plan for your team in here. So we actually have the basic, which is $8 per month, standard for $10 per month, pro, which is $16 per month, and enterprise for teams, businesses, and organization. So you could go ahead and scroll down in here so that you could see and view in here the inclusions that are offered together with the specific plans. Now scrolling down further, you could also compare plans and features in here. So you could see the different essentials and the different plans in here. So what you'll need to do is you'll just have to skim through this so that you'll identify which plan suits you best so that you could subscribe to that one. There's also a help center in here. You could click onto that if you're looking for some help here onto Monday.com. So you also have here the notification, your inbox, also the team members in here. You could invite members using this icon. You also have these apps in here, the search bar, the help, and the account settings. Now here onto the middle part. So this is actually the home section of your account. So you can see the recently visited sites in here or the recently visited workspace that you have onto your account. Now, if you're new like me, you could actually see this one as well here onto the right side, which is the guide onto completing your profile. So you'll have step-by-step guides in here that you could follow so that you could utilize or use Monday.com at its fullest potential. So as you can see, if you scroll down here a little further, you could see learn and get inspired. So there is a getting started guide, help center, and you could join a webinar. And you could also see the update feed in here or the inbox. And you could also see the different workspaces that you have in here. And here onto the left side, you can see your work, a browse through workspace, a search bar, and a plus icon. So since we've gone ahead and seen the dashboard in here, it's time to create a new workspace. So think of a workspace as a container for your projects. So for you to be able to create this, you'll just have to click onto this drop down button. If you click onto that, you should see the different workspaces that are available onto your account. So for you to be able to add one, there's an add workspace button in here. You'll just have to click onto that and then write in a workspace name, update the privacy from open to close, and then right after just click onto add workspace. Once you have successfully created this, you'll actually have an option to rename the workspace, add in a description, also change the icon for this one. And if you click on these three dots in here, there's actually an option to rename it and also delete this. You could also change the workspace type. So this is a premium feature available only onto Enterprise. So as you can see, we have the recent boards in here, the members and permission. And the next thing that we could do once we have our workspace is inside your workspace, you'll create project boards. So since this is new, we don't have a project board. So a board is where you'll manage a specific project or workflow. So for you to be able to create a new one, you'll just have to click onto this plus button in here. And then right after, you could add in a board. Also, you could add in some documents, a dashboard, choose from templates, import data, apps, a new form, a new folder. So let's click onto new board in here so that you can add in a board name, update the privacy from main, private, shareable, and select what you're managing this board for. So we have items, campaign creatives, budget, leads, clients, employees, project tasks, and you could just choose onto this one or you could create a custom one. So once you have decided, just click onto create board so that it would go ahead and create it for you. Now right after, once you have added this, it is already time to organize your task and create groups within the board. So this new board that we have added in here, we could see it in here, and there are actually these groups in here. So we have this group 1 in here, the color blue one, and the group number 2, which is the purple one. So these two groups in here can represent project phases or categories. So you could also add in some status inside every group or some items. So these are actually the items that are inside a group. So you could add one by clicking onto the plus button, and if you want to add a column onto your group, there's a plus button here onto the right side as well. You could click onto that so that you could add in some essential such as status, people, date, timeline, numbers, tags, and some super useful things like tags, dependencies, formula, drop down, files, connect boards, priority, and label. Now if you want to create a new group, you'll just have to scroll down here onto the bottom part. There's an add new group option in here. You'll just have to click onto that so that there would be a new group that would be added in here. Now heading here onto the left side of the group, there's actually a 3 dots, and if you click onto that, there is an option for you to collapse this group, collapse all groups, select all items, add groups, duplicate this, move, rename. Also, you could change the color of your group. Now, each of this column in here, you could actually go ahead and try to open this item page in here onto inside the column so that you could add and write in an update, see the files and the activity logs for this one. So onto the other items that you can see in here, you could add in a person, you could change the status in here from working on it, we have the stock, done, and you have many more things that you could do in here. Now here onto the upper part, you could also add in an item in here using this icon. You could use the search bar, person, or filter by anything. You could sort out also the columns in here, hide some columns so that it would be easier for you to view some things or prioritize some things, and the 3 dots in here so that you could pin some columns. You could also choose the item height, conditional coloring, and also the item default values. So as you can see here onto the upper part, there is an integrate button. This integrate button will help you integrate your workspace to your Gmail, Adobe, and many more. So if you click onto automate as well, you could go ahead and try to use that feature so that your workspace would be automated and it would be easier for you to keep track onto the different things that are happening onto your board or workspace. Here onto the upper part, you could see what's currently in onto your board or workspace. You could invite some team members in here using this invite, and then into the 3 dots, there are different options like board power-ups, notification, permission, settings, more actions, archive board, delete this board, view archive or trash, and give a feedback as well. Now as you can see, you could go ahead and show board description using this icon in here, and you could favorite this so that it would be easier for you to access this specific board or workspace. Now if you click onto this plus icon, you could add in a view. So currently we're looking onto a table view, but if you click onto this one, there are different things that you could view your board. So we have your Gantt, chart, calendar, Kanban, files gallery, and also you could see more views onto your account. Now since we've gone ahead and covered already the basic onto Monday.com with many advanced features to explore as you become more comfortable with the platform. So this tutorial has been helpful already for beginners, but feel free to dig deeper into its capabilities so that you could go ahead and use Monday.com onto its fullest potential. And if you think this tutorial was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and if you have any question, don't hesitate to comment it down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you onto our next video.